Hi everyone, welcome to EatMee recipes. Today I'll be showing you how to make this vegetable biryani using Harvestime frozen veggies. The ingredients for this recipe is in the description box below, and there you will also find a link for the full written step-by-step recipe, which is on eatmeerecipes.co.za. First off, you want to add the rice to a bowl. You can use parboiled rice or basmati. Give the rice a rinse until the water runs clear. Thereafter, you want to add the rice to a pot. Cover the rice with water and allow the rice to boil on high heat. You may cook the rice however you prefer to cook it, but I allow the starch to build up whilst the rice is boiling, which is the white foam that forms at the top of the pot. And as soon as that forms, I toss out the water and then give it a rinse and allow the starch to form once again. When the rice is almost cooked and I know I won't be rinsing off any more starchy water, go ahead and add in the star aniseed. Add in the cinnamon stick. Add in a bay leaf. Salt to taste. And turmeric powder. Give that a good mix. Allow the rice to boil until it's fully cooked. Thereafter, you want to strain the rice in a colander, and you may remove the whole spices from the rice. Next, you want to add the biryani dal, also known as masoor or lentils, to a bowl. Give it a rinse. Thereafter, add it to a pot on high heat. Cover it with water. Add in a little vegetable oil. Give it a stir and allow it to come to a boil. You want to boil it until it's soft but not mushy, and if the water dries out, you can always add in more to allow it to cook throughout. Once the biryani dal is cooked, you can remove it from the heat. Give it a quick rinse. Strain the biryani dal to remove any excess liquid. Once strained, add it to a bowl. And set this biryani dal aside until ready to use. Next, you want to peel and chop the onion. Blend the tomato. Rinse and slit the green chilies. This is according to your taste. Next, you want to bring out the Harvestime mixed vegetables and add it to a bowl. For this recipe, I'm also using a can of butter beans. This is completely optional. Simply add it into a bowl. Give it a rinse and drain off any excess liquid. Place a pot on the stovetop on medium heat. Add in the vegetable oil. Add in the chopped onions. Add in the chilies. Thyme. Star aniseed. Cinnamon stick. Bay leaves. Cumin or jeera seeds, and fennel or som seeds. Mix well. Allow it to saute until the onions are translucent. Thereafter, add in turmeric powder, red chili flakes, chili powder or masala, cardamom or ilachi powder, garam masala, cumin or jeera powder, coriander or dhania powder, and ginger and garlic paste. Mix well. Allow the spices to simmer for 30 seconds. Thereafter, add in the blended tomato. Add in curry leaves. Give it a mix. Cover with a lid and allow it to cook for 5 minutes. Once the tomatoes have cooked, give it a quick stir. Add in the Harvestime frozen veggies. Add in the drained butter beans. Freshly chopped coriander or dhania. Add in mint. Salt to taste. And pour in a little water. Give that a mix until everything is well combined. Cover with a lid and allow it to cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the vegetables should be soft. Set this aside whilst we go back to the cooked rice. To the rice, add in yellow food coloring. Give it a mix. Add in the biryani dal. Mix well. Next, we are going to be using the Harvestime potato chips. Simply add it to a bowl and thereafter add in yellow food coloring to it. Next, you want to mix it up, coating the chips in the food coloring. This step is completely optional. I prefer my potatoes to be slightly tinted in my biryanis, hence why I've opted to doing this. To a separate pan, add in oil for deep frying. Once the oil is hot, carefully add in the potato chips. Allow it to fry on medium heat until cooked throughout and crispy. To check if they're cooked, you can take a fork and poke through them and it should go through easily. Once the chips are fried, remove them from the hot oil. Drain off the excess oil on paper towels. Whilst the chips are still hot, season them with a little salt. Give them a quick toss. Next, you want to go back to the pot of vegetables and add in the rice. Mix well until everything is nicely combined. Next, you want to add in the fried chips and then gently mix the chips into the rice. This vegetable biryani using Harvestime frozen veg is ready to be served. You can serve it with dal, salads, pickles or raita. Just a quick reminder, the quantities are in the description box below, and there you will also find the direct link for the full written recipe, which is on eatmeerecipes.co.za. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also drop some recipe requests in the comment section, and I will try to do those recipes as soon as I can. Enjoy!